Happy Tuesday, Trinity. And now I'm going to give you those answers to Monday's questions. And so our first question on Monday was, in what book of the Bible does the following quote come from? For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. And the answer to that is Ephesians, and more specifically, it comes from Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10. The second question was, who said this? And the quote was, "Then I will tell them plainly, I never knew you. Away from me, you evildoers." And this is Jesus in Matthew chapter 7, verse 23. But again, the correct answer is Jesus. The third question was to spell Ecclesiastes. And the correct spelling of Ecclesiastes is Ecclesiastes. 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 The fourth question was to choose two of the three correct responses. And the question was, in Acts chapter 28, which two gods were on the front of Paul's ship? And the options were Castor, Mercury, or Polis. And the correct answer is Castor and Polis. Number 5 was, in the following common phrase, is this a quote from the Bible or is it a bogus quote? And our quote was, "Home is where the heart is." And this is bogus. Hopefully many of you recognize that. This comes from Pliny the Elder, who is that is the person that this comes from. So again, it is not from the Bible. It is a bogus. Home is where your heart is. It's not from the Wizard of Oz, and it's not from the Bible either. What hymns do these lyrics come from? And those lyrics were, "Jesus, the name that charms our fears, that bids our sorrows cease. 'Tis music in the sinner's ear, 'tis life and health and peace." And the correct answer to that is, "Oh, for 1,000 tongues to sing." I believe it's the fourth verse, but I'd have to go back in and double check. But yes, that does come from "Oh, for 1,000 tongues to sing." And our final question for Monday was, place these 5 books of the Bible in the correct order. And I gave you Romans, Daniel, 2 Timothy, 1 Corinthians, and Proverbs. And the correct order would have been Proverbs, Old Testament, Daniel from the Old Testament, Romans from the New Testament, 1 Corinthians from the New Testament, and then 2 Timothy. So those are your correct answers from Monday. Hey Trinity, then here's the questions for Tuesday. Number 1, what book of the Bible does this come from? "Then he said to me, prophesy to these bones and say to them, dry bones, hear the word of the Lord." Again, the first question is, what book of the Bible does this come from? "Then he said to me, prophesy to these bones and say to them, dry bones, hear the word of the Lord." The second question for Tuesday is, who said this? "Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God." Again, who said this? "Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God." The third question is to spell the word Babylon. Again, spell Babylon. Number 4, choose 2 of the 3 correct answers. And the question is, which 2 are better places to live than with a quarrelsome spouse? And the 3 options are corner roof, a desert, or a lion's pit. Which 2 are better places to live than with a quarrelsome spouse? A corner roof, a desert, or a lion's pit? And again, choose 2. Number 5, is this in the Bible or is it bogus? And the quote is, "Good things come to those who wait." Is this in the Bible or is it bogus? Good things come to those who wait. Number 6 is place these books of the Bible in the correct biblical order. And your 5 books of the Bible are Philemon, Jeremiah, 3 John, 2 Peter, and Job. Again, your 5 books of the Bible to place in order this week are Philemon. Some of you may pronounce that Philemon. I don't want to confuse you. Jeremiah, 3 John, 2 Peter, and Job. And then number 7, what hymn do these lyrics come from? So again, place these lyrics to what hymn they belong to. And the lyrics are, "The earth shall soon dissolve like snow, the sun forbear to shine, but God who calls me here below will be forever mine." What hymn do these lyrics belong to? Wow, I'm having trouble with that. "The earth shall soon dissolve like snow, the sun forbear to shine, but God who calls me here below will be forever mine." All right, good luck. I hope to see you tomorrow.